Just when I'll just freeze and just let me walk over there, okay? Zachariah Jackson, BASA News. I'm in One Acre Park in Rosedale, New Jersey, right?
Yes.
Okay, and who am I interviewing?
Tracey Thomas.
Tracey Thomas. Okay, Tracey, you written a book, authored a chapter in the book, Daddy's Girl, the alternate cover.
Correct.
All right, and what inspired you to be a part of this project?
Well, when Angela Vet asked me to be a part of this book, I was actually going through the process of reconnecting with my father after 30 years. So yeah, and so it was just like right on time.
Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. And what was, not to give away your chapter because we're trying to sell a book, true, but can you give us a little bit about what you've written about your dad?
Sure. It's just basically how now that we're reconnecting, it was like I needed to know what was important enough for me to get connected back with my dad. I realized that I could not get lost time back, but if I forgave him as an adult and accepted him for who he was, and he accepted me for who I am, and then we could reconnect again.
And if you don't want to, it's up to you. Can you tell us what were you forgiving?
Just not being there, not being present. You know, as a female, sometimes we feel like mistakes that we make in life could be due to the fact that our dads are not there.
Sure.
But you know, you can't harbor that because it hurts you more to hold it in than to, forgive and move forward.
You think that hurt you along the way with dealing with men also?
Of course. I'm a child of four girls. Like my mother has 4 daughters. And we didn't have any brothers and any men in the household. So there was a lot of things about men that we did not know. No. So everything was like a trial and error type thing. And it would have been great to have that advice from my father.
So when you reached out to your father after being 30 years old, you say?
Oh, no, I'm not 30. I'm in my 50s. However, we've been separated for 30 years.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
But I thank you. I thank you for that.
You could pass for 30.
Thank you.
Okay, so what would you like for readers after they read your chapter to get from your experience?
Well, part of my book is about inspiring women. Because a lot of times society put a stigma on us in terms of we can't be great wives, or we're looking for men like our we don't know how to be loved because we don't have fathers. So my chapter is also to encourage women that, number one, we can with God, we can be healed.
Yes.
So we still have an opportunity to be healed. We have an opportunity to be everything that God has us to be, number one. And number two, because of my age, since you mentioned it, that we're not too old, as long as we have breath, to do what God has called for us to do in life. It's never too late.
Never too late.
Never too late.
Never too late to forgive, and never too late to look.
Never too
but
late.
sometimes you have to look past things, It's okay to, good to forgive, but sometimes you can't associate also. There's times that you can forgive people, but you don't associate with them.
But one good thing about this book is that it also requires that a person look into themselves and see what's hurting them.
Sure.
Sometimes we can't be our best us because we're still hurting.
Right.
So it's not a matter of just letting it go. It's a matter of facing it, dealing with it, and then and then moving forward and let God do the healing, because God is the potter and we are the clay. Allow Him to break you and mold you, cry the tears, do whatever you have to do to become that better you, to heal.
Reach within yourself to the bedrock, the beginning of yourself, and start from there where it started from.
Yes.
And then healing.
Get into the root of the problem.
The root,
exactly. It's going to keep coming back.
Keep coming back. Grows a different way, but it comes back.
Yes.
Okay, well, again, this is Zachariah Jackson. How can people reach out and talk with you if they need to?
Well, we do have a website, which is Daddy Girl Speak, which www.daddies, DADDYS, girl, GIRL, speaks, SPEAKS.com. And on there is a page where you can look up every author in this book.
Wow, that's a good thing. Okay. And so you don't want to give out personal information?
Oh, sure. I can give you my personal email, which is Tracey Thomas, TRACEY THOMAS914 So I'll be taking anybody's, if anybody have any questions
Sure.
or would like to purchase a book, I'll be glad to answer that. Any questions and take that payment too.
Okay. In terms of the book, you guys didn't open up a can of worms. You open up a can that opens to the whole world.
Yes.
And that's a good thing. So people from all over the world will reach out to you. This is going to be aired all over the world. Again, this is Zachariah Jackson, BASA News. Good night.